have you thought about the word ideology?
Okay.
Yes, and also there's this phrase they use when people are coming together in marriage to tie the knot. I have believed that phrase is not to be meant only for marriage, but in the family as a whole. You tie the knot of family members as well as the parents, so that nobody goes astray, even when you're old. That's why the Bible also says that you train up a child in the way he should go, so that when he is old, that means when he grows up, he will not deviate from the ideology of the family. You understand? But one thing that has made people change their mind in life is ideology. You can have a different perception of life tomorrow. Jude, I'm telling you this, that tomorrow you can have a different perception from what you have right now.
True, very true.
And
This change.
People do things differently from the way they have been doing. But I think if you have a value, like a family value, that you know that this is what you are not going against, no matter what you see along the way, I think you cannot deviate. And also, if a parent feels, as for the fact that they enjoy the prerogative of being your parent, they can impose whatever they feel on you, and you just take it like that and walk in life. I think you can differ. And if you don't want to work with them in that line, you begin to sow your part. And if they fail to listen, I think there will be a risk. That does not mean you don't respect them as your parents.
Okay, I like the analogy they gave. Yes, people have rifts. Our ideologies can change. We've seen people who grew up Catholic, who grew up in Baptist high. They're no longer attending those type of churches. Do they still love their parents? They do. Do they still take care of them? They do. I agree. But are there any reasons, sir, that somebody will say it's not even about the church, I'm not going to your church, or I stop believing in the fact that I must marry only one wife, I want to marry two? What if the person says, you know what, I am no longer talking to my mother or my father. Anything that wants to happen, let it happen.
Okay. Yeah, Jude, I want you to understand the point. It started from somewhere. It's not a one-day thing. You know, it's something that it started from somewhere. It started from something that maybe the parent is trying to make the child understand the point, and the child is saying, no, parent, with all due respect, I beg to differ. You understand? So that's the main point. So what I am saying here, Mr. Jude, is that it doesn't matter whether you are a parent, it doesn't matter whether you're a child, but if there is a rift, I think that can cause the fact that you are going to say you will not take care of your parents again. But if there is a value, if there is a family value that is tied, and you understand that you're not going to deviate from this is the cause, this is the path you're going to face in life, this is the path you're going to face in life, I think that's the only way forward. You just know that this is family value path that you're going to face in life, and you cannot deviate.
You cannot deviate
from your background.
All right. If you are that obligated, you shouldn't stop. You may disagree, but you shouldn't stop. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. This one says that, Jude, there is no justifiable reason whatsoever for anyone to sever ties with his or her mother that gave birth to them, or even a suckling at infant. Some severe ties based on what is so-called bad wives that they got married to, who twisted their eyes to suddenly see their mother-in-laws as witches. Others are likely reaping from what they also did to their own parents, whom they equally mistreated, while others simply just don't stop lies or wealth they have paid their parents to their would-be spouses. He beams, says, some of you have lied to your husband. You are from a very wealthy home. 9.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
I greet you. This is Jude calling from you, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, Jude, I greet you.
Welcome, JJ.
Happy New Week.
Welcome. Thank you.
For me, there is no justifiable reason for any child or children to abandon their parents. But Jude, I'm thinking beyond your question. What were the childhood relationships between a child or children with their parents when they were much younger? Because these are the foundational questions that will tell of an adult abandoning or taking care of his or her parents at old age.
At old age, yeah.
Because if you check out very well, there are many parents. So the question you ask is a general question that has to do with no matter what the child is doing for a living, was the child trained? So if it's a positive, you are now old, take care of your parents. If you're Yahoo, whatever you do, whether legit or not legit, as an adult, take care of your parents. That is a general question. But I'm looking at when you take care of your child from childhood to adulthood, then a child or children now abandon their parents. It's not good. But when you tell the parents that from childhood they are not responsible in any way of their children's upbringing, you cannot expect them at old age of that parent, like a father that has so many women or a mother that has so many men and doesn't bother how many children that he or she has. So at this old age now, who do you want to take care of who? How did you bring up these children? Are they users of the society or are they responsible
Okay.
to the society?
Okay.
These are the things we put into consideration before asking the return of the children to their parents at old age. But it's our responsibility as parents from childhood to take care of our children, because the Bible says, whatsoever a man soweth, that he will reap. He said, train up a child in the way you should go, that when he or she is old, he will not depart from it.
But JJ, let me ask you: have you not met or heard or have some knowledge of children who were raised right? They went to the best schools. They were treated like kings and princesses by their parents. Anything they wanted their child the mother was able to do. They tried to send them to very good Christian home or even Islamic school. The child, for some reason, now says, you know what? I don't send my mama. I thought I want to travel. And when they travel, sometimes some people travel out of this country, they don't return. It's not like they are dead. No, they post their pictures on Facebook. People see them. But your mama there also, your village has the phone. Say, I don't care about that, man. I don't care about those people anymore.
You know, we have what we call prodigal children. Prodigal guys, they have done as well. They have allowed themselves to be used by the banks of technology and of the day. So those ones, the parents will be praying and believing God that one day they will come back to their senses. But generally speaking, it is not good for any child or children to forget their parents at old age. Those that God has given them and has decided to live a Western life, white man life, anything you see, it's left for the child, because whatever that child or those children, so they will still reap. Because I heard Mr. Zion, you see, when you try to do all these things, there is a way a bit of payback comes in, like a single mother that had another thing, a single mother now give birth to another child. And you find out that it's a generational matter. So anyhow you behave today, it will come up tomorrow. So,
all right, thank you very much, JJ. 90.3, good morning. Oh, dear. Drop course, trying to catch up with the calls that come through. This one here says, Jude, good morning. Look, we are now becoming the generation that our eyes have opened. Some parents were indeed very bad, either because they were abusive or because they were nonchalant in raising us. Oh, that's right. I haven't given you the word for today. I'll do that before I leave. But for me, I feel that if any man or woman fails in their responsibility as a parent, it's not just about buying things, but sometimes just being there to listen and support the child's dreams. That child has every right to walk away from such a relationship. There are even stories, Jude, of parents who have abused their children force them into marriages, make them even leave happy homes because they were not benefiting from. What would you say to those kind of parents? Stay with them? God forbid. Parents who made their children leave their happy homes. So they were married, but their parents made them get a divorce or contributed to their divorce. Speaking of which, today's word of the day is arrogate. Arrogate. Spelled A-R-R-O-G-A-T-E. Arrogate. Don't forget this word. Try and use it in your vocabulary. Arrogate. It means to take or claim something without justification. Right? Arrogate. You just come to a place, okay, I'm maybe the chief here. That's what it means. You just come to a place or you see somebody on the table and you just claim it without any justification, no proof, no nothing. The word is arrogate. All right? Okay, good. Let's take one final call before we say our goodbye this morning. Don't forget, we have news coming up, and after that, the sunny side of conversations. Jude, good morning. There's no reason why anybody should neglect their parents, whether the person did or didn't do right by you. The Bible says honor first. It didn't say love, honor first. Whatever they did, it's not your business. Just do your bit and let God handle the rest. Bye, 3. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Yes, I want to remain anonymous.
Yes, you have a right to. Go on, please.
Okay. In a situation where you have a father who is polygamous, and because of his wife, you are abandoned many years back, and you struggle your way all through to survive in life just because of his wife. And finally, maybe one way or the other, is now old, and now expecting you to do what just because you are hearing, you should take care of your father, you should take care of your mother, and the same father that abandoned you when you don't, not even that. Maybe, for example, after secondary school,
okay,
you were the one that catered for your needs from beginning to foundation year 1 to final year to NYC, looking for job.
Your father did not put 1 naira into all those things.
Huh?
Your father did not produce 1 naira into all those things.
Into all those things, yes. After secondary.
So now you feel we're going on a break. Let me ask you. So you feel now that you don't owe your father any responsibility in his old age?
No. Even if you still want, even when you are still doing, but the expectation is like you should do more than
what you are doing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I can't give you the answer. I'm not expert in those type of scenarios. But I'll take this question. I'm very sure Denise will have the answer to this. She's very experienced in this kind of things. You know, she has powers. Just keep listening after the news, okay? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Well, Denise has special powers. She'll be coming through right after the news. Stay tuned right here, 90.3 Nigeria Info.